up, you guys? David here once again for another video, and today I'm in Rome, Georgia, and this is the craziest Honda Insight you will ever see. So the guys from Rec Racing and Georgia Tech actually came up with this Honda Insight. Why is this so special? One, it's gutted and has nothing, has no windshield, but the best part of it is its motor choice. Now they took out the hybrid systems out of this Insight. It actually was a car that was already damaged. So then they took it out and they put a Subaru SVX engine in it, the flat 6 out of the kind of unorthodox Subaru. To put in perspective, the SVX is so rare of a car where I live, it was easier for me to find an SVX swapped Insight than an actual SVX. This is a purpose-built race car for autocross, drag racing, and many more events. They even have a participation ribbon for merely existing. So with this car, it uses a Miata steering rack, the SVX ECU, but actually they took the Insight harness along with the SVX harness and spliced it together. So by doing that, it still thinks it's an SVX. The reason I'm explaining all these things to you now is because it's so loud inside, it's just too chaotic. There's rocks coming into the car with the sticky tires, and it's just a crazy experience. It is one of the silliest and nuttiest cars I've ever driven. It's actually in a straight line, and not the fastest thing in the world. It's also not the slowest thing in the world. It's kind of right in the middle, but around an autocross, it really excels. With the rear engine setup, it has a transmission that's a generic Subaru transmission, just from an Impreza or an Outback, but they have it fitted on backwards. They have flares on the back just bolted on that they made out of basically scrap metal. They painted the car kind of graphite silver, very industrial looking. Entire front suspension is Crown Victoria. And also, the coilovers are from a Hayabusa. And the back has push rod suspension. So Formula One push rod suspension in an Insight. They were actually able to rent out an airstrip for us to drive on. So let's hop in the car and see how crazy this thing is, because I'm not ready. This is one of these days where I ask myself, how did I get here in life? So the first, to start it, I have to hit 3 switches: fuel, ignition, and the ECU. Clutch in, hit the button. Okay, now dash and fan. All right, okay. Oh my God! Oh my Jesus! yeah, I'd like to introduce you guys to the Georgia Tech Wreck Racing crew. And you probably didn't hear anything I just said, but that's okay. So we're gonna keep going. I'm just trying to get used to this thing. It's weird, the weight distribution in the back is throwing me off like crazy compared to a normal Honda. So being a Honda Insight is not an Insight anymore. It's more like a budget 911. And the gearbox, I don't know when I'm in gear either, so that's an issue.
Just go for second, it's fine.
All right, I'm gonna come back this way and then go back, yeah. Get used to the gearbox. Ah! If you lose it, you're done. You cannot lose it. If you start understeering so bad, and the wheel gets away from me because it's a little loose. But man, this is a kind of scary car to drive. There are rocks everywhere. Okay, so under braking, the whole car goes left. So it's really dangerous to go pretty fast. But I'm on a runway, so I have plenty of room to screw up, but it gets so swirly when I get on the brakes. I could not be more thankful that I'm not driving this on the street right now, because I'd probably go into a tree. I literally, this weight distribution is so different to me that it's so odd. Like, if you let off the gas, you understeer. If you put in a little bit of gas, you kind of understeer. So many rocks coming into the cabin that it's distracting. There's no windshield in front of me either. So there's rocks coming in. It's pollen season, so my eyes are burning up. It's an experience, I'll tell you that much. With the battery up front, it's so funny. The fuse box and the dashes, the dash switches and everything are hilarious. It's not scary so much in a straight line, but everywhere else. Braking and everything else. I should probably turn this off. Yeah.
It didn't get on you, did it?
A little bit.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's probably just very warm because the radiator is a tiny bit inadequate. Just a tiny bit. So we also
that is the longest we've ever run it.
Put another fan on it.
Oh, dude, you gotta call me in.
Cool. That on. Yeah, it's real hot. That's fine.
All right. Well, that was an experience. Dude, that's unlike anything.
Neutral.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's kind of hard to tell.
I didn't realize how much water is gonna come out of it.
Yeah. So I just like to say I totally thought I drove through a puddle or something, and the puddle found me. So it got really hot.
It's really boiling.
It's boiling right now if you can't hear it, and we'll close out our driving experience for now. So huge thanks to Wrecked Racing for letting me drive their prototype, and it was a good R&D day because we definitely did some research and development. And have an awesome day. Don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again in this car sometime. Bye.